Then in recent years, in 2022, they amended it again and expanded the Anti-Trafficking Persons Act, which gives the victims more protection, more power to the local government unit, and involve the non-government organization. And lastly, the Anti-Online Sexual Abuse or Exploitation of Children and Anti-Child Sexual Abuse or Exploitation Materials Act of 2022. This is in response to the increased crimes being done to online sexual exploitation, primarily children and those who are susceptible for trafficking. So the government, based on these laws, the government created an interagency, which is the Interagency Council Against Trafficking, or IACAT. This is a government agency with different organizations and agencies to combat human trafficking. They were given the powers, duties, and responsibilities necessary to combat trafficking and to provide measures for the protection of the victims. So this strategy is in line with the responsibility and the commitment of the Philippine government in the UN Palermo Protocol and the ASEAN Convention Against Trafficking in Persons, especially women and children. The IACAT is a multi-agency organization. It is composed of 11 government agencies and 3 non-governmental agencies, non-government organizations. But as time goes by, more non-government organizations are being invited to join the task force to address the evolving crime of trafficking. So in 2015, June 15, 2015, the IACAT or the Council created a guideline, which is the DOJ Memorandum Circular number 36, which is the revised guidelines on departure formalities for international bound passengers. So this gives the immigration officers the power to defer or to offload passengers traveling to other countries that are risk for trafficking. So the challenges of this memorandum circular, number 1 is the passenger invoking the right to travel. So under the Philippine Constitution, the citizens are given the right to travel. But with the memorandum circular 36, it also gives the government to defer or to stop a victim or a susceptible victim going outside the country. So a lot of media coverage and social media uproar were received by the government, especially the Bureau of Immigration,